Hello and welcome back to Divide and Conquer version 4.5 and the Angmar Campaign. And where we left off, we had taken Barkileg and massed a force under Hunvorn to move into the northern Dunedain settlement of Novsha Raklor, or Raglor. Now, I have also sent Drangu off to hopefully do a little bit of raiding, if possible, with his forces. We send him out as an evil raiding host in front of Hunvorn. But Hunvorn has 600 men of Dunedain to handle, including some horse archers, which are probably going to be a bit of a pain. But hopefully we can handle this cavalry relatively easily with our pikes. And the infantry, I'm aiming to use Hunvorn himself to just smash into them like a battering ram. But anyway, let's fight this battle on the battle map.
Show no mercy! Kill them all!
And I will see you on there in a moment. And welcome to the battle map. Now, we want to set this up somewhat maybe differently from usual. Let's bring up Hunvorn in the centre, in the rear. Pardon me, sorry. And then let's have this unit of hillmen here. And then this unit here as well. Let's do that. Let's have them as a group. Apart from you, we don't want you in there. And then let's have the pikemen like form up on the flank just to protect our flanks. And then I think we'll have the Amarim infantry form up like so. And then we'll have the orc spears and things form up over here. And then I think we'll, you know what, we might as well plug the wraiths in over here as well. Let's have pretty much an entire unit of wraiths mixed in with hillmen. Right, and then let's bring this blob, this Death Star so to speak, forwards. Have them run. Let's have the archers get over here. Let's have you two units pull up like to the foot of the hill, like over here. And then let's have the Angmarim infantry pull up as well and be supported by the pikemen. Go, go, go. Everyone run. So we got, what's that? 110 barrow-wights that we're going to be just chucking at them. Let's walk for now until we get a little bit closer. Apart from the archers, because I think I might have left them... Yeah, I did leave them a little bit lacking behind. We'll get them to run, because they can act as a screen. And there's one hell of a hill here. It really dominates the whole landscape, which is quite interesting. Right, let's put it on ×6 while we move up. And then I think we're going to get everyone to run now. Because the infantry we can just... yeah, skirmish them back a tad. Yeah. Okay, it's not quite as I expected it to be. The cavalry are sort of making their way around. This is a weird battle so far.
The hills will be ours.
Right, the Dunedain Wardens are on the way.
Have faith in the Iron Crown.
There's a lot of riders.
Come forth from the hills will be ours. Have faith in the Iron Crown.
Right, we don't want to sort of take this too badly.
To me, Hilda.
Now, I can see there's a chav charge. Now that's a very different charge. It's the sort of charge you don't want. Go, go, go. And then let's bring the Angmar infantry up around.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Right, so far, we've only lost 1%, they've lost 2%. So, right now this is sort of as we want it to be. That's where they've decided to run to. Right, so you go after the riders, and you guys sort of go after that warden's unit. Now, we can take both of these guys, I think. We'll take Hunvorn in that direction, and then I think we'll cover the flanks with this other unit. You know what, we might as well just use defeat in detail here to our advantage. The Cardinal Riders have reached our rear lines. They breeze past our stupid pikemen that should have handled business. Come out of pike wall, go after them. Done. They've run. They've just run the hell out of dodge. We've caught the riders. Okay, so everything's sort of as we would want it to be. You guys maybe move backwards, and we'll use these units and this Angmar infantry to push up. So the Angmar infantry, you go on top of the hill there. Run, run, run. Barrow-wights and the hillmen. All of you head in that direction. Take out those riders. We don't want to take that many charges. Perfect. And then the pikemen are moving up as well. They're going to get the surround going. We did lose a few Angmar archers, but not that many. And yeah, you guys, we want to take you out of that formation and bring you up and around. Now, Hunvorn doesn't look like the charge actually impacted him that badly. He's actually cut down a lot of those riders himself. Now, what we ideally probably want to do is we probably want to take you guys and bring you over there and reinforce. And then we probably want to surround, or at least protect our flanks, and then surround with Hunvorn. And this unit of Barrow-wights we can hold in reserve as well. We're making a checkerboard. And then the Angmar infantry we're going to bring around the flank. There's just some Dunlending or Dunning? God. Some Dunedain scouts that we need to handle. Keep dealing with the cavalry, please. Right, the Barrow-wights are making their way around. And you're going to get a rout going pretty soon. In you go. Don't let the cav interfere. We lost a few infantry from that cav charge, but we're going to cut them down. There's one left. Come on, kill the cavalry.
Our men have fought long and are becoming tired.
Right, move around the flank, please. Right, and just leave them behind. That single cavalry dude is not worth worrying about.
The general lies dead.
Right, trigger the Serpent's Wrath, please. Now that the general's fallen. And then you guys surround the flank. Inspire some dread.
Bloodied. They have lost half their men.
We've only lost 37, they've lost 56. And we got someone fighting to the death. Ah, those Cardland Sentinels. And Hoonvorn himself, I hope he's not in combat. Hopefully not. Can't see him in combat anywhere, so that's positive. Right, we've been able to cause a rout over there, that's good. Right, so it's just now the archers that we need to be dealing with. Hey, Dunlanding Wardens, what do you think you're doing? Unacceptable. Right, Snowhawk Spears, catch them please. Get out of that formation. The Rudar Savages took a bit of a savaging. I've been a bit underwhelmed with the Rudar units, to be honest. They've not been that great, but we've kept our Barrow-wights pretty healthy, which is good. And I don't care if we lose all of these Snowhawks, because that's what they're going to be there for. I can't retrain them, so I might as well just use them as a fodder unit. Yeah, and the Rudar can chase you down. Archers, if you'd be so kind, please shoot those scouts. Right, they've decided to charge. Okay, perfect. Right, send the Savages, send the Hillmen. Everyone converge over here, please. Including the Whites.
Behold how our cowardly foe runs.
Right,
It's time to press
let's end the battle. We lost 456, lost 465, and they lost 528, so we did kill more than we lost. The Barrow-wights really doing the majority of the work, but fairly even spread of kills really. Hoonvorn's the only one that really did himself much justice there. See you on the battle map. And welcome back to the battle map, and obviously Hoonvorn's going to kill them. Now that helped our money a little bit as well, which is good. But Hoonvorn didn't get any traits, unfortunately. I want him to pick up some more dread. You know, the Sieves of Anger one, I want that to increase, stuff like that. Right, Nova Raklor. Let's break that down, and then I think we're going to take our spy and send him towards... Aha! Halberad. Hello, my friend.
Yes, my lord. Yes, with honor.
Now, I think Athelin is somewhere around here.
Yes, making camp here.
It might be a little bit north, to be honest. It might be like in this
We
direction.
shall continue tomorrow. Making camp here.
But we got generals in like all of our major towns, really, apart from Condum. Skuld can take maybe some hillmen. I mean, we're only losing 822 a turn now, and that will be a little bit better once we end this turn, and once Hoonvorn takes another settlement. Let's take Skuld and move him up to Nova Raklor as well.
Engage.
Get him in position. And you know what, let's take some more reinforcements out of here, like these Angmar infantry and things, and move them up towards Barkileg. If we're losing money, we might as well lose as much money as possible. Yeah, it's Unadrif or something, isn't it? Yeah.
We shall continue tomorrow.
Yeah, so the Weather Hills and the North Downs and things are where we need to head next. We're going to keep heading to destroy the Northern Dunedain. Now, welcome to turn 10, and it feels to me like Halberad has spotted Mr. Drangu. Now, I don't really want him to get involved with them because of the Dunedain Rangers. They will do a number on his units. So we want to try and escape, really,
we can go no
from
further,
him.
Lord.
And Athelin is just a village, so nothing to really worry about there. Mordor loves us because we're doing some damage to the Northern Dunedain. And I think we're going to put Skuld in reserve.
Splitting our forces.
Over here.
Prime position to launch a cowardly ambush if need be. Orders.
Along with his little reinforcement army. And then we're going to kill, I think, Dwalin or Dwilin? Dwilin? I'll just call it Dwilin. And let's save, I think, and kill. Yeah, we did lose a fair amount. Don't really want to lose that many people on the auto-resolve. I think we're gonna reload and jump on in. We are going to jump in on this one because I'm not losing that many to the auto-resolve. So I will see you on the battle map, or you know what, I'm going to fight this one off camera because it's not that interesting. I'm just going to do something a little bit better because it seems ridiculous that I would lose that many to Dwilin here. So let's rock and roll in. I will see you in a moment. And welcome to the battle map. I've restarted it as we've attacked. I thought I'd do a night battle for a change. I don't normally do night battles, and I think it suits the Wraith that he would attack at night. And I didn't agree with the fact that the game was telling me we were going to lose this many. I don't know. I don't think we were going to lose that many troops that it was telling us we were going to lose. We can use our lovely Snow Orc Spear unit as a little crappy unit. And Mr. Skuld is bringing his own units, I think. I'm going to set him to shootout distance. Now, I imagine those Dunedain bodyguards will start opening fire in a minute. No, they haven't yet. Somewhat shockingly. Let's bash down the gate.
Our men have reached the gate with a battering ram.
There we go, we're being shot now. This whole unit of hillmen might get liquidated.
The gates have fallen.
Right, move on up.
We've captured the enemy's walls.
And let's move up the Barrow-wights as well.
Come forth from the hills.
I don't care if our fodder units take a load of damage. They are literally there to get killed. And then let's bring all of these other units around the flank. Like the Angmar infantry, which are best solid-ish enough units.
The hills will be ours.
Come on, off you go. Time to silence them. I do like the Dunedain bodyguards and their like cool little steel bow look. It's not too bad. Right. And in you go, men. Finish the job. They are quite literally being used to die and silence some archer fire. And then it just gives our Barrow-wights enough time to like move up. And then we'll take one unit of Barrow-wights onto that flank. We'll take one unit over here. In you go. No, no, no. Run away. Bring around the flank.
Like this, we will smash the enemy.
And the Angmar infantry are just going to make their way straight over. And go on, Hoonvorn. In you go. Look at this guy. He's well up for some dead Dunedain. And trigger your Serpent Elixir. That's it. Kill the bodyguards. They are pretty good at killing Wraiths, to be fair. Like, of all of the units, they definitely do the job. Someone is spinning. Spinning properly.
If we continue like this, we will only half the enemy force remains.
Ah, perfect. Kill them all. Rudar savages, please. You might as well move up as well.
Teach him to ride to war on a pony.
But he's not riding a pony. He's just an archer. What are you talking about? We killed another Dunedain. I like the fact that, you know, Hoonvorn is his own perfect.
This is a clear victory.
Right, we did lose 12%, so we lost a fair amount of our crappy hillmen, but I don't care. We could lose all the hillmen in the world and I wouldn't give a shit. Okay, so we lost 117. That's more like it. Unfortunately, I did miss out a little bit there at the end of the last one. All you missed was I've moved Hoonvorn that direction. Skuld is taking sort of the dregs of this army, and he's going to meet up with Drangu, and we're going to take Athelin. Or in fact, you know what, Drangu? You take Athelin, and then you guys will meet up in this little force here. And you know what? We're going to bring up this little group as well to help with Skuld. And then I might send that army northwards, maybe to meet up with Drangu again,
Yes, my lord.
to handle business. But Drangu's going to handle Athelin, hopefully, with his forces. And I think I'm going to call it an episode here. Thank you very much for watching this episode, guys. I look forward to seeing you in the next episode, where hopefully we will handle business with the Northern Dunedain a bit more. Thanks again for watching. Bye-bye.